The Senate is pushing ahead to confirm Amy Coney Barrett to the U.S. Supreme Court before the November election. And joining us now is San Jose State political science professor Donna Crane. Thanks for talking with us.
Great to be here.
Okay, we know Judge Barrett could tip the scales on a number of key issues. So what do we know about her record?
We know a lot about her record. She has made a number of statements, taken positions on a number of issues. In fact, several that are going to come before her, probably if she's confirmed. So we know she is strongly anti-abortion. She opposes Roe versus Wade. She's been critical of the Affordable Care Act. She has spoken to groups that are anti-LGBTQ equality, and so on and so on. So we actually know a lot about her. In fact, I can tell you that her name came from a list that President Trump made public, and to be on that list, one had to have positions like that. So it's extraordinary how much we do know.
Based on that knowledge, what kinds of changes could she make to national policy if confirmed?
So if she's confirmed, she would become the new swing vote. She would become the crucial fifth vote with a conservative bloc, and could vote, in fact, as soon as within months, to overturn the Affordable Care Act and all the protections that provides. She could vote to overturn Roe versus Wade, or to add more restrictions to women's reproductive rights. She could vote on LGBTQ issues. She could vote on gun safety issues. And then, of course, we have an election coming, and President Trump is claiming that he intends to bring the Supreme Court into this in some way if he challenges the results. So she could very well be a vote on that if the Supreme Court becomes a player in the election results.
There has been a lot of talk about Roe v. Wade. We know that she gave 2 speeches on Roe v. Wade that she didn't disclose on her Senate questionnaire. So what do we know about those speeches, and could there be any consequences for them?
Right. And in fact, I'd like to add some new information. Last night, we learned that there were several more speeches she gave to groups that were also not disclosed. She and those groups are now saying that there is no transcript available, so we don't know exactly what she said. But I don't know that we need to know, because she has taken other positions that illustrate what her views are. She's signed on to newspaper ads. She's made it very clear that she opposes Roe versus Wade. And in fact, she's taken the rather sort of furthest edge position in that camp, in saying that she believes life should be legally protected from conception to natural death, and conception potentially impacts birth control and in vitro fertilization, assisted reproductive technologies. So that's why we've seen a lot of questions about IVF the last couple of days, because that position is, an extraordinary position.
Any consequences of her leaving that off of the Senate questionnaire?
Well, to be honest, it seems like the fix is in. The Republicans have 53 votes. The Democrats have 47. The Republicans can afford to lose 3 votes and still confirm her. So I think very much this is a done deal, if you will, sort of all over but the shouting. I think she's very likely to be confirmed. They're planning on having a vote on her in committee next week, and a vote in the full Senate the week after, which is just lightning speed. And that means she could be installed on the court as soon as 2 weeks from now.
We've seen these confirmation hearings before. Have we learned anything new from them? And where does the process go from here?
I don't think we've learned much new from them. She's been very poised, very disciplined in resisting any exploration of her legal philosophy beyond what she's already said publicly. So I don't think we've learned that much more. And even in a few cases, I think the hearing has descended into just almost farce, with one senator asking her if she liked warm puppies, looking to illustrate that she was a kind, compassionate person. But it's an exchange that I don't think is really worthy of our democracy, I have to say. There's just going to be votes the next couple of weeks, and then she'll be on the bench, and she's younger than I am. She will serve for a very long time if she's confirmed.
So tell us about the overall politics of this vacancy. Democrats say Republicans are rushing this process. Some even saying, there are more pressing matters to get to before, getting to these confirmation hearings.
It's right. It's a really it's a fascinating situation that's happening in the Senate right now for people like me. The Senate is actually closed for business because of the pandemic, and the Democratic side very much wants to see Congress pass another relief bill for coronavirus, for businesses, for individuals, for people who are at risk of eviction, who need financial support, for state and local governments. And the House has passed a bill like that, but the Senate won't take it up. And this is very frustrating to Democrats. Instead, the Republicans are prioritizing moving this Supreme Court nomination because they are very eager to capture this last seat that would solidify a conservative majority on the bench. So in the last 2 days, we have seen a lot of debate back and forth about that frustration.
All right, Donna Crane, thanks so much for joining us. I'm sure we're going to be talking to you very, very soon in the near future. Thanks so much.